The 5th anniversary of Dragon Ball Legends is finally wrapping up, and damn, what a fucking celebration this was. It's not an exaggeration when I say this was easily the greatest celebration in Legends history. Now, of course, the biggest competitor for that title would be Legends Festival 2021 for most people, but listen to me when I say this, it ain't even close. This anniversary has provided more than any other celebration has done in the past, so let's go through the list. Starting with part 1. One single banner, 4 new sparkings with 1 new LF unit. Easily one of the best banners we've ever gotten in terms of unit quality. Of course, it's not 3 times Z power like the 2021 festival banners, but those banners were clearly an anomaly since we've never seen them return. We very rarely get even just 1 regular sparking alongside the LF unit, and we got a whopping 3 on this one, including 2 new EXs. The units themselves were also very good. Goku and Frieza, one of if not the best unit in the game. Jiren, a very good sparking that people consider top 10. Xiaowei, a very underrated unit, and then Casserole, pretty solid, I guess. We also got 2 free-to-play units, with Vegeta being a very good one. One of my favorite things of this anniversary was also the Zenkai Awakening of Ultra Instinct Sign Goku, one of my most wanted Zenkais ever, and boy did they deliver with this one. They made him fantastic and actually usable in top rank PvP, which was simply an amazing feeling when using this unit. I honestly don't think they could have done anything better with this unit, so I'm glad they actually gave him a W Zenkai. Then we come to the non-stop raids, which was happening throughout the anniversary, so that we can grind some CC and some resources, as well as a 600 Legends Limited Z power, which was pretty nice. And all that was extremely helpful with the addition of the constant Mega Bonanza that we were having throughout the celebration. So those erasers in conjunction with this event was a massive W. And of course, we got a lot of CC as well, with the month of June being the most Chrono Crystals we've ever gotten in a single month, coming in with a whopping 30,000 Chrono Crystals given to all players. Now, not everyone will have access to that 30,000 Chrono Crystals, since a lot of it was locked in the exchange shop, a lot of the others was locked PvP, so not everyone's gonna have access to it, but 30,000 Chrono Crystals in 1 month is definitely a lot in comparison to last year, which was actually 29,000 in June. It's not that big of a difference, but it's definitely still a lot more. Then we come to part 2, and they switched it up yet again. Double LF banners, something we haven't seen since Legends Festival 2021 actually, with a long-awaited superhero collab introducing Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, and a new tag Gamma 1 and 2. Now, unfortunately, despite being highly anticipated, Orange Piccolo was considered by many to be kind of underwhelming, which sucks, especially for a unit as highly anticipated as Orange Piccolo. However, the tag Gammas ended up being, in my opinion, one of the most fun units that they've dropped in a while, and I think they've done an amazing job with them. Red Gohan is a fantastic support unit, and Magenta has the Cell Max animation, which many people have wanted in the game for a while, so I'm glad they actually incorporated Cell Max some way, somehow, into Legends. And one of the biggest moments of the anniversary happened during this part as well. After 3 long years, they finally released Super Saiyan Blue Shallot. Now, I honestly didn't think this was going to happen, considering the fact that we just got his sparking upgrade a couple weeks prior to the anniversary, so actually seeing them drop Super Saiyan Blue Shallot during the anniversary is actually insane. There was an awesome story mode event to unlock him, and then finally being able to use him in PvP was a crazy feeling since we've waited so long for him. His release even caused some issues with the servers, making the overall game feel a lot slower, further showing how much people have been waiting for this unit. I will say that I am a bit disappointed with his release. Not only was some of his animation lackluster, like his green card animation, but it just basically showed that they didn't really care about his animations that much. They also failed to make him truly stand out as a unit, especially considering previous releases of Shallot's new forms ended up being meta-relevant units, such as Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God. That wasn't really the same with Super Saiyan Blue, which in my opinion was kind of disappointing. Moving on from that, we also got 2 other free-to-play units, but they weren't really anything special, like the Vegeta in part 1. As we continued towards part 3, we also got another LF Zenkai unit, which is crazy because we usually only get 1 LF Zenkai per celebration, so seeing them drop 2 was really cool. Zenkai Sword of Hope Trunks released and was amazing, just like UI Sign. This was a really good indication because this shows that they're capable of making these LF Zenkais actually good and viable in top rank, which gives hope for any future LF Zenkais as well. And finally, we come to the part 3 of the 5th anniversary, with the 30-minute long reveals and stuff consisting of a never before seen drone show to reveal the next unit, they ended the final part with the biggest bang possible. Ultra Vegito Blue was revealed with some of the greatest animations I've ever seen on a unit, and that translated seamlessly into how good he is in PvP as well. Now obviously everyone expected Ultra Vegito Blue for a long time, considering we got Ultra Gogeta Blue in Legends Festival and they like to keep these patterns for festival and anniversary, but to actually see it finally happen in game was pure bliss for me as a massive Vegito fan. I truly don't think anyone could have been a better pick for this last part. Can you believe some people actually thought Zamasu was gonna be the Ultra? Like, I've never seen so much copium in my life. Vegito Blue basically came in and just said, "Fuck you, I'm Vegito Blue," and got Legends top grossing in Japan in the general category, which is the first time this has happened for Legends in years. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the last time was when LF Gogeta Blue and LF Broly dropped, and before that it was LF Super Vegito for the first anniversary, but I could be wrong on that, so someone needs to fact check me in the comments. But regardless, I can't think of a better way to end the anniversary than with Ultra Vegito giving Legends top grossing. Another thing I wanted to point out is, of course, the anniversary challenge daily wheel spin. This was actually a nice little touch they added, and I've actually gotten quite a few of those Legends Limited Z Power from these special challenges, and even when you get a bad spin, you still get some decent rewards. So this was definitely a W addition for sure, and I hope to see it happen for Legends Festival and for subsequent anniversaries. Now that we've gone through all the highs of the anniversary, there are some negatives that I want to still point out. The biggest downside during this Legends anniversary was definitely the Hoi Poi system. This iteration was simply a useless version of any past Hoi Poi system we've had. If they honestly just simply used the same system we had this past Legends Festival, that would have been insanely good, but unfortunately they didn't, and this system sucks. Another thing is, of course, the very controversial buff for Go Frieza. This is a very big topic because they really do not buff units straight up like this, especially a buff to this magnitude for a unit like this. Now, I'm not saying that Go Frieza didn't need a slight buff, since in my opinion, they were slightly underwhelming for an anniversary headlining unit, but they gave this bastard way too much, like genuinely too much. And the worst part is Orange Piccolo is worse than Go Frieza was pre-buff, and he didn't get anything. Remember Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta back during the 3rd anniversary? He was like 20 times worse than Go Frieza, and it took him 5 months to get his plat, which was the most broken equipment in existence at the time. Like I said, the buff was definitely needed, but not to this extent. And finally, I already mentioned this, but Super Saiyan Blue Shallot was kind of underwhelming for me with all things considered. We waited 3 years for him, and his past 2 forms were basically top 5 units in the game, so to see Super Saiyan Blue Shallot not even reach that level or something close was, in my opinion, kind of disappointing. But that's not to say he's not good. He's pretty solid, but like I said, he should have potentially been top 5. And I think that's pretty much all the main things about the anniversary, unless I'm forgetting something, but if I am, definitely let me know in the comments. But regardless, this was still the greatest celebration ever in Legends, and dare I say, in gacha games history? Well, I can't say anything about that because I don't play anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe because that shit's so important, so don't forget. Alright, have a great day. See ya.